Sir, good to have you on. Why hide, if you're Anthony Fauci, why hide the possibility that this may have come from a lab?
I have no idea. It only adds to the credibility gap that he has created over the past year. Every day gets worse. The more emails, the more documents that the House Oversight Committee gets in and evaluates, the more questions we have, the more answers he refuses to provide. And, you know, what's apparent is the emails from his advisors. Remember, Dr. Fauci had a group of informal advisors who were scientists and virologists from around the world that were supposed to advise him on pandemics. When this first came out, several of those scientists revealed in emails that they were concerned that this could have been a lab leak, and it looked like, from looking at the DNA sequence, genetic sequence, that it was man-made. But Dr. Fauci never said that. 3 days after those emails, he has that conference call. He suddenly authors a paper that suggests that anyone who would even consider the fact that this could be a lab leak or was man-made is just simply a conspiracy theory. Now, what happened over those 3 days? And why has he been so much on the offensive to say there's no way humanly possible that that could be a lab leak or could have been genetically altered?
The only thing that makes sense is that if it came from the lab, he has some kind of culpability. That's the only thing that makes sense. There's literally nothing else. There's no other reason why. I mean, why would you lie about that? It's just, you know, no, it came from here or there, whatever.
And remember, Rob, he lied for over a year about funding gain-of-function research.
Exactly.
That was a question that was asked early on, and he said, no, absolutely not. There were no tax dollars. They had no knowledge of gain-of-function research being done at that lab at Wuhan. What we learned, the House Republican Oversight Committee, Jim Jordan and I and our team, we learned that they, in fact, did fund gain-of-function research through EcoHealth Alliance, which funded it through the Wuhan lab. So, you know, my question to Dr. Fauci would be, are you some type of mad scientist? Do you know more? Because nothing makes sense. Why wouldn't you want to know the origination of COVID-19? Why wouldn't you scientists explore all the options and possibilities?
Yeah, and you know what drives me crazy, though? I mean, we've laid all this out so many times. You've done a great job with this. A lot of people have fought really hard, obviously Senator Paul. And then, I mean, as soon as the moment between Senator Paul and Fauci was over, where, you know, you're digging into some real information here, they go to Murphy from Connecticut, I think, and he just kisses Fauci's butt for like 2 minutes straight. And you're just like, did you not hear any of that? Like, I mean, is it so blindly partisan? You know, I mean, if Fauci just shoots somebody in the head, are they still going to just praise him and protect him? I mean, what does it take to wake these people up?
I have no idea. I mean, the Democrats have to understand the fact that Americans are sick and tired of the COVID lockdowns, are sick and tired of the vaccine passports, are sick and tired of not having tests available. They just want to move past this. And Dr. Fauci has been so inconsistent. He's had so many of his prior predictions and prior orders to come back to be wrong. And he just continues with his arrogant ways, and he doesn't, you know, address the issues. And we have questions. Americans deserve answers to these questions, and it's very unfortunate that the Democrats have no desire to hold Dr. Fauci. They have no desire to provide oversight, and they don't even want him to come before Congress, before the House of Representatives, to answer basic questions that every American has about COVID-19.
Yep. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Congressman, thank you so much for the time. James Comer, we appreciate it. Good to see you, sir.